Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today I'm just heading up to the farm. And you see that giant anhydrous tank? Yeah, that tank alone fits the volume of two of the tanks that I was hauling yesterday in this video. It's massive. It's a 3,000 gallon anhydrous tank. And that thing's got to be a lot of weight. Easily probably 22,000, 23,000 pounds. So anyway, Daisy Girl, Corn Dog is back on the farm. And we're gonna have some fun on the farm today. We got a lot going on. I think I'm gonna be in a tractor for a lot of it. We'll see what all we get done. There he is, putting on anhydrous right there, big old kitty cat. And the neighbor out running gas. Got a big old Case Steiger, probably 500 horsepower, 21, 23 shank bar. 580 horsepower tractor. So first two things, guys. First thing, someone's happy to be back on the farm. Aren't you, Corn Dog? And second thing, it is stupid windy today, like red flag warning type winds, fire danger, etc. So, apologize if any of the audio was crap today. But Nathan's out chiseling down there to the west, and Curtis is out back putting on gas. Got a lot going on. Cool, so I'm gonna swap out with Nathan and keep chiseling this field. Nathan's gonna go down south to hop in the cat, and he's gonna chisel down south. My dad's eventually gonna make it up here. He is going to run tanks for Curtis. Curtis is going to keep putting on anhydrous, and we're going to keep progressing spring work. That should have been done last fall, but hey, this is what it is. Well, we're rolling now. I took over for Nathan so he can head down south and start chiseling. Now we start making some stripes, going back and forth. Do about 14 acres an hour with this unit, burning a lot of fuel. But we need to chisel this ground because you can kind of see there is a pile of manure in here. So what we're doing is we're basically just kind of stirring the ground, mixing up the top 10, 12 inches, and incorporating that manure. So look at all this manure. It's literally just caked, which is fantastic for the fertility of this soil, for all the nutrients we'll get. It's definitely worth the work, but man, you really gotta incorporate it in to make sure it gets all mixed in with the soil. Nathan's just getting back. Curtis blew a hose on the 8050. It's not on the 8050, but on the toolbar. So Nathan went to go fix that hose for him before he heads south. Little blustery today, that's for sure. I'm gonna drop off the GoPro to Nathan. Hopefully he remembers to grab it and takes it south. There's Pat coming back with the cattle wagon. So he hauled 2 loads of cattle this morning. Why, I don't know, but he did. And you might be asking yourself, well, why is he driving that thing up on top of the hill? Well, you guys remember on this channel, gravity is a thing. So if he parks it up a hill, he's actually just gonna let all the manure drain to one side. And then, oh wow, it's almost lost. I did lose my hat. That's how breezy it is today. But he'll let the manure all drain to one side and then open it up and cleans the trail out more efficiently. Hi, Corn Dog. Time for lunch. I'm gonna let this thing cool down for a schmick. And ooh, is that hydraulic oil? Yeah, there's like dabs of something on there. I'm gonna go check and make sure I don't have a leak anywhere. Yeah, I do. Yep, there's a leak. Cool. Well, I wonder where the leak's at. I'm guessing I know it's right around here, but I don't know exactly where. So I first started noticing these little like specks. That's what hydraulic oil looks like. And I was like, huh, something doesn't look right. So I just moved it back and forth a couple of times. I could see hydraulic oil spewing out right around here. So, but I've heard Curtis hop up there and run it for me. I think pull back on one. I can't tell, but I think it's right here. Where are they at? Lunchtime. Right, Daisy Girl? Lunchtime. Rolling out. So I did have a busted hydraulic hose. Had to go get a new one. So that was fun. Took an hour of my day, but it's 2:30 I think right now, and finally getting back at it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Hartung Family Farms. You got the Bud Man, and you know it, it's that time of the year in anhydrous. Ron's over here doing tillage. Curtis is out back here doing anhydrous. I'm the runner. I'm going to be filling tanks, probably till dark. But I do have a new toy that Ron got me to put on my truck when I haul these tanks. Put that up there, run it in, see if it works. So that's what we're doing. So Nathan's out doing tillage, Ron's doing tillage. I'm going to be hauling. Curtis is doing the anhydrous back there. Things are really greening up around here. Calving season's just over half done probably. And then we get into farming with putting some seed in the ground. So hopefully we can do that here soon.
Man, you can really see, so I quit about 2 hours ago, and that's how much it's tried out on the left versus the right. Pretty nuts. The thing occasionally plugs up. You can kind of see that's a little run. I had to just do a lap and clear that plug. So we're currently watching an auction right now. See if we bid and get this thing. We're currently looking at a vertical tillage tool. They're really nice to have one because I'd really like to get away from doing heavy tillage like this in the hills. It'd just be a lot nicer, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's Curtis. Well, there it is. Put these on so when you're going, because we can only do about 30-35 miles an hour. So that way people know that we're going slow. They see the lights flash, especially at night.
I just plugged up so you can kind of see where that black streak is on the left. I plugged up in front of the discs, which I could not see. So yeah, it was a big old mess. Let him fix it.
That one work?
Yep. You got a key up there. I need the units from this tank.
'Tis the season, here we're off and running, or driving I should say. I'm heading up to Everhart's. We'll get the a full one and bring it back, and hopefully we'll keep on rocking and rolling. There's Ronaldo coming up the field here. Okay, you see there's a line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be the 5th one, so getting everything all hooked up, ready to go. That's gonna be a nightmare, I think. Boom. Don't want that to land on your toe, that would hurt.
And Curtis broke down again, hit a bolt brake. Literally 5 minutes after I said, and now we're good for this day, nothing else is gonna break. Blame that one on me. Because actually I lost about 8 gallons of hydraulic oil and Curtis lost about 5. There's this oil everywhere this morning, 2 blown hoses. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, that was a short one. They had this one already filled up for me, so all I do is dump one. Actually, we got to take it in, we weigh it, and then dump it, and pick this one up. They hook it up for me, and away we go. So do about 30-35 miles an hour back to the farm. As you can see, I'm doing about 28. So I'm actually going under what I usually go. 30-35 miles an hour is about all I do. Okay, he backed her up. Now he's gonna hook it up. Ooh, I smell. Yeah. Hooked up, ready to go. I'm just taping you. Gonna hook the lines up. Okay, he's out of here. We got a lot of wind, a lot of dust. We could actually use a shot of rain, to be honest. Here comes Ronnie coming up this way here. So a lot of stuff going on at the Hartung Family Farms here.
Down to the last little bit left. Just this little sliver, then the outside rounds. So probably 2 hours left.
Well, Ron was flying his drone, got it up, and he had to land it. Came down and landed right here.
Trying to climb this hill and she is hopping. Tough grounding through here. We chopped a lot, so there's a lot of compaction up through this area. So I hope you enjoyed that drone footage. That was first time actually with the new drone ever. So how do you guys like it? I got a DJI 3 Classic or something like that. It's pretty nice. I'm starting to plug.
And here we're running today, Wednesday. Last night I did by Jerry's place, up by the well, and the back 40. Now today I'm south of the buildings, and then I'm gonna head up to Butch's, to more chiseled ground that was chiseled last fall. Ron's gonna head up there and finish the outside rounds that weren't done before I get up there, and then I got Cahill's I can do, bean stubble up there, or I go to the bean stubble across the creek. That I'll try getting done. I got that little bean stubble right there. Well, other than that, I had a few breakdowns this morning. I had a blown hose, had the disc gang come off. Ronald blew a hose on his chisel in 400. I know Nathan's down south at his farm going with the cat and big chisel. Dad's going up to Tim's to move some trees and do some oats work up there.
There we are. That's the last pass for end rows, or for straight passes. Oh, I just got end rows. Hopefully I just need to make 2. Now I remember why I hate chiseled ground. Wow, it's rough going against it. Woo! Now that's a great finish back there. Powdered. That's what you want in soil conditions after chiseling. You don't want clumps, you just want it powdered. Right there is our wheat. First time growing wheat on the farm. Actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it looked last fall. I'm by no means a wheat expert in growing it, but that's no clump, especially that one looks even better.
Well, we got our cat back from the shop, 80 miles away. Had him put a new support on the tongue, fixed the hydraulic lines, had some leaks, bogey wheel caps, so you can see the oil now compared to the old ones. You couldn't see anything. And then some minor things, some lights and seals, stuff like that. Complete oil change, fuel, filters, hydraulic. So hopefully the old girl runs good for me. Got her hooker up, the chisel over there. We're gonna get rolling. Alrighty, that took long enough, longer than it should have, to figure hoses out, but we're hooked up, we're ready to rock.
So this is Deep Creek. It's a creek that runs through our farm. We have that field there, that field over there, and field over there. It's kind of gotten out of its banks quite a bit. You can kind of see how it's eroded away some things. We've put a lot of concrete here from our old pit to kind of help hold the bank in, but it's I don't know what to do. It needs some work, that's for sure. Suppose I'll do my due diligence and pick up this stick. That was a big stick. So while I'm out here, I might as well get out and see what type of job we're doing. So like I said, we're doing chiseling. This is our primary tillage. Our job and goal here is to bury residue. Ideally, yes, we'd do this in the fall, but we didn't get it done. So now we gotta do it this spring. It's a little bit clumpy down here. I don't love to see this, but honestly, it is what it is. It needs to get done. We're using this Glencoe soil master soil finisher. I'm not even sure. Had an oil leak earlier today. Got that fixed. Basically this hose right here, this old hose, busted. Keep rolling. Hi DZ. Hi corn dog. The viewers missed you, corn dog. Hi.
We're gonna go clear some more fence lines.
That field down there is done. I am going off track here. Woo. There we go. So now I'm just cleaning up end rows and stuff that we forgot to do last fall, or did not do last fall. So there's a little bit of an end row here, and there's Like I said, we didn't do that end row, we didn't do down below. So I'm getting that all done now. So I should have down all the way to that end and then I'm done, hopefully. There's the bud man taking a tank up to Curtis up on top of the hill. Last pass. And man, good Lord, it's a bumpy one. Whew. There's Cletus. He just got back from Cedar Rapids. He took a load of corn out there. That's again that extra hour and a half, 2-hour drive, or trip I should say, for a 50-cent premium on 1,000 bushels. To put that in perspective, that's an extra 500 bucks to pay someone for another 2 hours worth of work and wear and tear on a vehicle. That's not bad. And just like that, this field is done. 150 acres ready for anhydrous. Because we got basically just shy of 200 acres between, from basically that fence line all the way over there to that fence line. So we're gonna have 150 of it corn and 40 of it beans. So do you remember how the bottom ground, the ground back there was a little clumpy? This is how chiseled ground should look, just like powder, like an onion bed. It's pretty. So I'm all done. I'm just working my way back to the gate and then I'll head to the field way back there. Cool, all done. Curtis is back here. He must have broke down again. Looks like he's blowing out his air filter. I'm gonna go walk around my points. Go out to the bathroom and give her some water. And keep rolling. So Curtis has done quite a bit. He's done this field, this field, this field. All the fields up on top, and now he is working on the ones way up on top of the hill. I need to finish chiseling that field, so that's where I'm heading. Dang it, GoPro, it turns on so slow, but 2 deers just ran across. Nice. You guys might be wondering why the heck we have such a big horse, a 400 horsepower tractor on a 17-foot chisel. Well, let me tell you, this thing's bringing it to its knees in the hills. Hills, you need a lot of power, a lot of tractor. Yeah, hills, you need a lot of tractor per foot just because it's just gravity is so hard to overcome. So yeah, even though this is a 17-foot chisel, it does have 14. So that field's done there. We're making some changes on this field. So we're taking out this hay. There's really not a lot of alfalfa left. It's mainly grass. So we're gonna take it out and probably plant beans in it. Oh, this, you always wanna raise up over waterways. Making it very difficult to film, drive, run the hydraulics and everything, because these the camera does not do the justice how rolly this farm is. It's pretty gnarly. As if on cue, I just about killed the tractor. I had to hurriedly raise up the chisel. Man, these are some nasty hills. So Curtis is way over there. You can barely see his tank up on top of that hill. He's doing what's called our Cahill farm, and I am doing our Butch's farm. Typically, a lot of our farm names are named after the person who we either bought the ground from or renting it from. Most of the time bought. Like this was Butch McMahon's, that one was Dr. Cahill. So I know you guys are thinking, you guys definitely should have done this last fall. And the first thing, I got 2 things to say to that. Number one, you're 100% right. You really should have tried hard to get more of this done. Slowly but surely, Nathan, Curtis, and I are kind of working and growing on Pat to help him, let us make more decisions with it, because you're right, there's no excuse. This should have gotten done last fall. But the second thing is, you know what, even though it's not didn't get done last fall, the bright side about that is we did not have the chance of any fertilizer leaching or going away over winter. So typically we'll put on dry fertilizer, and most of the time we can get it worked in, but a lot of times we can't. And when we can't get it worked in, there's a chance that that'll volatilize and leach. So I guess it's not all bad that we didn't get it done, but it still sucks because it's 10 deer right there. It's 10 man-hour days we're taking away from spring work and having to do fall work. So what do you do? Auto steer is a lifesaver. I'm so glad that we're starting to get it on all of our equipment. It saves me a lot of time and overlap, especially with small equipment like this. 110% of power. I left Corn Dog to go ride with Dad for a little bit, give her a different change of pace. I suppose it bounced around this tractor all day. So typically what I'm able to do is I'm able to do about 7 miles an hour. When I'm doing that at 17 feet wide, it's about 14 acres an hour. So it is not fast by any means. That's why it's much better to get this done in the fall, because it's an extremely time-consuming job. This is kind of neat. It gives an estimate on how much time, distance, and acres I can do on this tank of fuel. So it knows my fuel level, pretty dang accurate. And it basically gives me those rolling estimates.
Look who I got with me. I got the corn dog with me. We're road tripping. We had to run over to Long's farm and pick up that little mini excavator. And we're gonna take it back to the farm because we got some tiles that are leaking the way it sounds. So I got some downtime, so I'm gonna run down here, and I picked it up, loaded it up, and now we're heading back to Grandma's at the farm. And Ron's out doing some field work, so we got the corn dog and he's taking a nap. We're gonna take our good old sweet time to get back. No hurry, I don't want nothing happening.
I may not be certain about a lot of things in life, but one thing I am 100% certain of is this thing will be haunting me in my sleep up until the day that I die. Gosh, these Pro 700 beeps are annoying.
Well, things are going good so far. Besides the shanks I've had to change. That's minor. Because of the rocks. This farm is more of a rocky one, so it's hard not to break shanks. So I'm headed back to this last field I just did up by the buildings back there. I've done that field and a couple of little ones and this one. This is the last one. Last one for the night. I think it's 40 acres. Keep hammering her out.
So I'm rolling right along, but unfortunately Curtis has not been. So yesterday was a fantastic day for him. He got like 175 acres in, while today the exact opposite. He has gotten a whopping 50 acres done. He's had issues with his air. I think his air conditioning wasn't working. And when it's 85 degrees out and you're stuck in a cab, it's not good. I see him coming back out right now, so that's good. On das outside round. What are we doing, Budley?
A lot of windshield time.
Well, you are, but what do we do? Why'd you pick me up?
Dude, unload this little mini excavator.
Well, what do we got this for?
I got water problems.
See if I can drive an excavator.
There you go.
Never driven one of these before. Kind of fun. Not that good at it though. Wrong way.
Yeah, he turned it around.
Woo! Hit the blade.
So far, so good. You're good.
That was fun. I can like running this thing.
Unloaded. Put these in the ground and you see it push down. That keeps the bucket from tipping on it, so worked out pretty good. Ron broke this. It's supposed to look like this. That's gonna get bent back up. So we'll have to fix this over here because Ron broke it.
Hey, don't talk about my mess up.
Broke the weld right there. So
What are you making fun of me for?
right there, him, he broke it right there.
Yeah, so the 8050 currently has no AC, so he's switching to the 340 because the 340 wasn't going to be doing anything for a couple days. So that's unfortunate, but at least we got a spare tractor for that reason. Well, not for that specific reason, but you know what I mean. So that was fun. Yeah, we got some drainage issues right there, so we need the mini excavator from one of our landlords. That'll help fix it.
Well, I just dropped Ron back off at the chisel there, and we're gonna have a beautiful sunset tonight. That is gonna be gorgeous. So I gotta go get 2 more tanks, and I'm gonna call her a night, and I'll be back tomorrow. I gotta run to Des Moines tomorrow with the squad car and get a little maintenance done on that, and then I'll be back to the farm tomorrow afternoon. Try to get all this stuff done.
This isn't supposed to be here. Snowmobile trail. Let the guys ride on our ground, and I'd rather not cultivate that. All right, now we can keep going. Ah, the dust is flying now. Almost done with this field. Just gonna make it to there. I'm gonna switch over to that 7-acre field. Right, Daisy girl? Right, corn dog? Good girl. Sun has set on the 3rd day of us sending it. 2nd day of chiseling. 1st day with both chisels. And the anhydrous rig has been struggling. Like I said, Curtis switched tractors and he still hasn't been up and running yet. What do you do? Well, the 2 people I see around have the lights on in the back there, so I think I can officially say I won tonight. So with this thing on, there's the butt man with my lunch coming. So I'm about halfway done with this field, a little less. Do that and then make 1 pass down and call it quits for the night.
Okay, I'm up here by Ron. Looks like he got a couple rounds over there. You can tell the difference. Not work ground. Work ground. Turn it over a little bit. Here he comes, making a lot of noise. He's got my big old 400 Stagger. That's my favorite tractor. The dust is flying yet. Really cooled down though. Here he comes. Woo, 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 woo. Dust right into my face. You see, it really tears up the ground. They're really good.
Bud man's filming me, filming him. Cool, let's get some za. Yeah, I didn't mean to dust you out, Budley. My bad.
Rhonda made us some vittles. Actually went to Gino's and got some vittles, so that's what I'm here for. Napkins.
What's that?
You want a water?
No, I got 2.
Oh,
Thanks.
Okay. So, okay. He's out of here.
Yum. Gino's Pizza. Delicious. That's what the field looks like. Just about done. I forget how big this field is. Should say it on one of these run pages. Maybe not. Oh well. But looks pretty neat.
Oh. Sorry guys. It's a little better. Jamming out there for a little bit. Just finished up with the South Farm. About 9 o'clock. Gonna shut her down for the night. Moisture's starting to come back up. It's getting a little cooler out yet. Conditions are getting a little worse. But it was a good day overall. Got about 120-ish acres done, I'd say. So hopefully tomorrow's another good day and keep chipping away. Hopefully get done chiseling by the weekend, by the rain.
So this is the exact reason why we needed that saw. I can't get through this path because there's branches and limbs everywhere. So now I gotta take some extra time and drive around. Oh well. Last pass of the night. It's 8:45. I'm gonna try and be home before 10:30 tonight, as opposed to the last couple nights. Curtis is finally off running right there. Hopefully for good. Get everyone rolling. Awesome. I'm gonna pack all my stuff up and we're gonna head back. Hey, go outside. Whoo! Calling her a day. Gonna go ahead, I'll let it cool down for about 5 minutes and then we're gonna take off. Well, that was way too quick. Those safety lights need to stay on longer. Well guys, I just got home, 9:35. Finally got home early, air quote. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably spend a little bit of time with Crystalline and head to bed because we do it all over again tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.